What ensures that we're going to live long and happily together?
I reckon, well, screw him. I know you can do it.
Yeah.
No offense, but your dad can go screw himself. Wow. Okay, I don't mean it like that. Sorry, I know that's harsh. It's just, it really makes me angry hearing you put yourself down like that. You should feel free to be whoever you want to be, Danny. I mean, you're so awesome. If you bring the best to...
don't.
You can prove your dad wrong and make him proud all at the same time. I mean, at least you know what you want out of life. Yeah, you're damn right there, girlfriend. Danny stopped and ripped the bonbon packet out of her bag, popping 3 little chocolates into her mouth at once. I know what I want, and I want it now.
Take me.
Oh.
What?
Ugh, boys. First it's my dad, then it's Colin, now Randy. I'm sure Russell too whenever we catch him. Boys are like the alpha and omega of my life's bullshit fear. Who needs the fuckers? Boys, eh? Randy, hi! Hi to you too, Don. And what a whiz-bang hi it is.
He's so jolly.
He's so jolly. Randy trotted up behind us and slung an arm over Danielle's shoulder. She squirmed a little bit, but didn't bother trying to shove him off. 'Cause he's like 6'7". He's freaking tall.
Lee Pace.
Lee Pace. I want to hug Lee Pace. Sorry, that's not important. I could see Jay a couple yards behind, carrying a few bags. Maybe it took longer for them to catch us because he was carrying all the luggage himself. Boys. See, I thought it was a girl sticky fingers that got us into all frazzled back at the van earlier. But what does a big dumb wastoid like me know? Oh, you heard that. Yeah, you get real loud when you're angry. It was weird. The words Randy was saying made it seem like he was upset, but his tone wasn't hurt at all. He wasn't passive-aggressive or accusatory, just happy. It was like he was laughing with Danny, at himself. I didn't really know what to think of it. I'm sorry, you're not a big dumb wastoid. Apology accepted, girlfriend. And it's okay. I never said you were wrong. I partaked of some... Wait, partook? Partook? Partook.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I smoked up a little before we came after you, so you couldn't get me in a bad mood right now if you tried.
Actually, now that I think that does explain why he's so happy.
Yep.
I never put 2 and 2 together before.
Oh.
Does Dawn finally understand?
I think so.
Nice.
That's what Randy's stuff was. Well, now I just felt stupid. Hey, J-Man! You sure you don't want me to take one of those bags? I got 2 working arms, too, you know? I'm sure. It's alright. You just enjoy yourself. Randy, with his arm still around Danny's shoulder, leaned over in my direction and whispered almost as loud as he normally spoke. He thinks I'm way more out of it than I really am. It's hilarious. Poor guy's never even smoked weed. Wait, you haven't either, right?
So innocent.
Okay, I'm gonna dig my stash back out later tonight, so maybe you should take a hit and see how it hits you. It's the best fix for a crapsack day like this. Takes the edge right off. Ugh. Danny finally pushed Randy off her shoulders, sending him stumbling sideways down the hill a few feet. quit trying to corrupt my BFF, okay? Seriously, I will knock you the fuck out with my pumps and leave you behind for the bears. Randy giggled and raised his arms over his head with a snarl. This one's all yours. Getting in character?
How, yeah. Is that like a roar? Is it...
And then
scary.
I'm a scary bear. Brr.
Brr.
Brr. If we don't find Coco and Russ soon, I swear to God. Maybe we should try and change the subject. Okay, I get the picture. I'll turn it down a couple notches. For real, I'm not that high. Hey, Jay, what was it you were asking me back at the van? I forgot what it was. I just remember, like, not answering it. Oh, it was nothing important. I just wanted to... I just asked if there was a story behind her tattoo. It's very interesting. Randy's eyes widened. He leapt over to Jay's side and grabbed him by the shoulders as if Jay had said something shocking. I have a tattoo.
What a man.
Jay's body stiffened up straight like he'd just been jabbed with a hot poker. There was a very short, awkward pause before Randy broke into with a burst of laughter. I can't read. I'm just screwing with you, dude. Just a joke. Seriously, give me one of those bags, though. You don't gotta carry all that, man. Jay passed Randy the largest of the 3 bags he was carrying, and then jerked away from his grasp. His movements were so sharp and rigid, it looked like he was gonna snap right in two. Oh, sorry, man. Not a hugger? No.
How? Hugging's like the best.
Some people don't like being touched. That's okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's literally fine.
Let me hug you.
No. Respect people's privacy.
Absolutely not.
Jay's jacket, which already seemed a size too big for him, had slipped off his shoulder post-Randy hug. Sorry, I don't know why I read it like that. He pushed his glasses up on his nose with a shaky hand, then tried to straighten his jacket, but dropped one of his bags in the process. He stuffled up to grab it before he could roll all the way back down the hill. Yikes. Definitely time to change the subject. So, what is the story behind your tattoo, Randy? I hope it's a good story. You know it's a real bonehead move to get a full sleeve like that if you ever want to get hired somewhere, right? What? You wouldn't hire a cool dude like me? Get real. That tattoo's just one of the reasons that I have to toss your application in the trash. Ooh, Danny, your Colin showed a second hair.
She has pink hair.
She's so pretty.
She is so pretty.
She's so gorgeous.
But she has pink hair.
What about it?
What kind of organization, business?
You make a good point. If someone has a problem with tattoos, they might have a problem with pink hair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So where would you put a tattoo if you were going to get one? I wouldn't get a tattoo ever. My body is a palace. Don't you mean my body is a temple? I know what I said. I know what I said. What about you, Don? He's talking to us. Oh, I don't know. I guess whatever spot would hurt the least to get tattooed. Well, what would you get the tattoo of, then? Every decision matters.
Picture of, Danny?
DeVito?
Danny DeVito. Something beautiful.
That would be both, then.
Yeah.
That's so
Is there like an
conflicting.
in-between? Danny DeVito.
Something beautiful, I guess. Something pretty and feminine. I mean, if I had to get a tattoo. I don't like needles. Had to get one? So, like, if you lost a bet, maybe?
That's Colin's plan. He's going to make me get a picture of Danny DeVito on my face.
That's not funny, Randy. Sorry. I know it's not funny, but Dawn's a smart cookie. She'll beat your little brother at his dumb game, no problem. You just gotta have faith.
Faith. Ooh.
Aren't you avoiding the original question? Jay asked what the story behind your tattoo was.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah. I turned to look at Jay, trailing just a few feet behind us. He could definitely hear our conversation, but I guessed he'd lost interest in joining it. We've got time, so you might as well spill. Still no sign of Coco or Russ ahead. Well, the story does have to do with Russell. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should ask him if I can tell you guys first. It's kind of personal.
JFA.
Definitely JFA. And I really shouldn't tell the story while I'm high. As if. You should totally sober up right now.
Because that's how it works.
Well, thanks. I'm doing my best. Oh, maybe she said he sounds sober. Well, thanks. I'm doing my best. It's no fun trying to force your buzz down, trust me. But I know it's no fun listening to a pothead ramble either. So, you got your tattoo for Russell? I didn't realize you and Russell were that close. I mean, I knew you were friends, but... What? He never talks about me? I'm crushed. I didn't do anything.
You said...
What? He never talks about me? I'm crushed.
You said butt friends. Like what I want to be with Danny.
Oh yeah, he talks about you all the time. I just don't really remember it. I didn't get the tattoo for Russell exactly. It's just... It's okay, Randy. You don't have to talk about it. It was only mild curiosity on my part, and I didn't mean to trouble you over it. Sure, dude, but yeah, me and Russell are tight. Our friendship means a lot to me.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous. Hell, why do you think I voted the way I did back at the van? I didn't want to drag my fat ass up the hill for 2 miles, but, you know, it was important to him. Wait, you wanted to stay with the van?
We could have done that. You're the devil.
Absolutely. But I could tell Russ was itching to try and make our situation better, and it would bug him forever if he couldn't at least chase this rabbit that Colin came up with. There's probably nothing up there, and we're just busting our buns for nothing.
Should I do the laugh?
Yeah.
Ah, you sound like Goofy.
Jay's angry. Sorry, I couldn't throw my phone in with you, Jay. I know you really didn't want to go on this hike, and it's cool if you're still mad. I understand. I'll do what I can to make it up to you.
Anything.
I mean, I would just offer you some of my weed, but you don't seem real big on the idea back at the van. Jay seemed surprised that Randy had noticed his frustration. To be honest, I was surprised too. I don't think Randy was even looking at Jay when he said that. Maybe he just knew. It's alright. I wasn't exactly voting for my own sake either. Jay half mumbled his response, so I'm not sure Randy heard it, but... Oh my god. He was definitely looking at me when he said that. Eh? I just let Russell decide on this one because, well, you know. It's my own damn fault the van broke down. I didn't get it tuned up before we left for this trip like I said I would. So I don't really have the right to tell anybody what to do. Hey, shit happens. Beating yourself up over it ain't gonna solve anything. Nah, I'm not beating myself up. Just putting my main man first is all. When it comes to the small junk like this, that's more important than whatever big dumb thing I think is best. Maybe that's dumb too. Well, it's just how I feel.
I agree with you. But we should stay with the van. Fuck Russell.
Sue. No, you're right, Randy. And I think you're a really great friend. I think so too. Give yourself a little credit. Aw, shucks. Go on.
Go on.
No, really, go on. What else is great about me? Don't hold back now.
Manly shoulders, I guess.
Whoa, hey, did you guys hear that? Listen. Hey, listen.
Navi.
I froze in my tracks. It was faint, but I could hear something. It sounded like...
Ah! Nah.
Man, he is having a cow about something up there. Well, it's good news for us, because it means we found the guys. I mean, if Russ is laughing, he must have at least found Coco already.
Oh, it was laughter, not yelling. My bad.
I might laugh that hard if I didn't find him, but... Okay, that's my little brother you're talking about. Not fucking funny.
Fucking hilarious.
Sorry, it was really just a joke. You know I'd never want anything bad to happen to the kid, just... You know.
You're the dick.
I don't know. Thank you very much. Randy shrugged. Something's really got to be done about that dude. Kids like him worry me, that's all. Come off it. You're only like 5 years older than Coco. True. They should just be up over that last hill. Come on, I'll race you guys. I started to chase Danielle up the hill, but... Well, while these questions were still on my mind and I could talk to the guys alone... Will you talk to Randy or Jay?
Well, talking to Jay would probably increase the relationship between us, which would possibly blossom into something.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. But I like Danny, so...
It's up to you.
It's up to me. Ask Randy why he was worried about Colin. That does seem like something that's actually to do with the situation.
Maybe talk to Randy. Hey, Randy? Yeah? What's up? What did you mean when you said you were worried about Colin? I kind of thought maybe you hated him. What? No, I don't hate the guy. I guess you could say... He scares me?
He scares everyone.
Yeah.
Because he's a dick.
He's terrifying. People like Colin scare me. Sometimes they grow up to be bad people. Oops, that sounded really mean. Maybe you're right and I don't really like the guy. Oh. Sorry. I think I screwed this one up. Let me try again. I don't hate Colin. He's a smart, unique little dude, and he's even made me laugh a couple times. Sure, his jokes are kind of twisted, but... The thing that scares me is how he sees other people, you know? Not really. You mean like when he's cruel to people? He can be pretty scary then. Well, I don't think he's cruel because he doesn't like people. I think he's cruel because he wants people to like him. Why would Colin be mean to people if he wants them to like him? Randy shrugged. He's in high school. It works for some guys. It even works outside of high school. But it kind of only works if you see people a certain way. I think Colin weighs people. He weighs how they make him feel about himself. So if nice Colin doesn't work for anybody and mean Colin works for a few people, then it weighs more. Does that make sense? I guess so. So why is that scary? Well, does anything about that scare you? What do you think?
I don't know what I think. What do you suppose those two mean?
Well, either the thing about that is that he only thinks about himself and that's what's scary, or he only thinks about the results and that's what's scary.
I don't know about this one. You choose.
No, you choose. It's your playthrough.
I really don't know.
Got a big fan. Come on, man. Judgment call.
Results.
He's only thinking about the results. It's like he's a robot, not a person. I mean, if he can't just be himself and express how he really feels without weighing people, like they're all made of numbers, pluses and minuses, that kind of thing. Are you saying he's more like a robot than a person, and that's the scary part? No, that's not what I meant. It's hard to explain. I probably don't know what I'm talking about anyway. Colin's a weird little dude after all. I felt like I still didn't really have the full picture of why Randy was so concerned about Colin, but I didn't know what else to say, and we were almost caught up to Danny at the top of the hill.